the best unsecured personal loans for bad credit. Finding solutions for bad credit. Hey there. Today, we're going to talk about how to find the best unsecured personal loans for people with bad credit. Now, I know that finding a loan can be tough, especially if your credit score isn't great. But don't worry, we're here to break it down together. So what does that actually mean? It means I'm going to help you understand your options so you can make a choice that works for you. I'll tell you about several lenders and their pros and cons because it's important to know what you're getting into. After all, applying for a loan is a big deal. Understanding bad credit. Now, let's start with what we mean by bad credit. For this video, we're focusing on people with credit scores below 620. If your score is in that range, it can be really hard to get approved for unsecured loans. But don't worry, there are lenders out there who say they will work with you. Let's dive into the first lender on our list, Unsecured. They offer some of the best rates for subprime borrowers. Their maximum APR is 36%, which is pretty low for a lender focused on people with bad credit. They offer loans from $300 to $10,000 for new customers. What's also cool is that if you need help getting approved, they allow co-signers. Pros and cons of Unsecured. Now, while Unsecured has great rates, they also charge a 10% origination fee, which is kind of high. And if you're late on a payment, you could be charged either $15 or 5% of the late amount. It's always good to be aware of these fees before committing. Next up is NetCredit. They lend in 37 states and have a minimum loan amount of $500. Their maximum is $10,000, one of the highest for bad credit borrowers. But you need to be cautious because their interest rates can go as high as 155%. Yikes! So, if you need a loan from them, make sure it's for a short period. They do charge origination fees between 1% and 5%, but their late fees are reasonable at between $10 and $15. Exploring other options. Next, we have OP Loans, which works in 40 states. They offer loans starting at $500 and maxing out at $4,000. However, the downside is that their rates can be as high as 160%, so you'll want to repay these loans quickly to avoid paying too much interest. They don't charge additional fees, which is a nice bonus. Another option is Rise Credit. They lend in 28 states and typically offer loans between $500 and $5,000. The catch here is their APR starts at 60% and can go up to 149%, depending on where you live. Again, it's best to pay these off early if you take one out. They have no late fees, but if you miss a payment, they'll continue to charge interest on the amount due. What if you need smaller loans? If you just need a small amount, consider Simple Loans from US Bank. They have a minimum loan amount of just $100, which is the lowest you'll find outside of payday lending. However, this is only available to existing US Bank customers and maxes out at $1,000. Finally, let's look at OneMain Financial. They have a reputation for low APR for bad credit, but they often push for customers to secure the loan with their vehicle. This can put your car at risk if you struggle to repay. They also have high origination fees and late fees. Conclusion: shop around. So what does all of this mean for you? If you have bad credit and need an unsecured personal loan, your best bet is to shop around. No one lender is the same. One might approve you, while another might not. If you're looking for help, check out our marketplace page where you can apply to multiple featured lenders. This way, your credit gets checked softly and applying won't hurt your score. And remember, if you found this information useful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more financial tips. Let's make better financial decisions together.